Gene, McCarthy, MC, capital C-A-R-T-H-Y, and I'm the president of South Bay Open Carry.
All right, Gene, tell us what the purpose of this dinner here at Ixtapa's tonight.
Well, Ixtapa, we had planned on coming to Ixtapa for dinner. We made reservations several weeks ago, and we have since been denied. We have a monthly dinner every month, and somewhere in the South Bay, where our members come together with their family members and so on to dine. And our group called South Bay Open Carry is just that. Our members, most of them open carry unloaded weapons with loaded magazines on their opposite hip, and they may bring their children or their spouse and so on who may not be open carry. We don't require that.
You came to Pasadena because this is where Assemblyman Portantino's district is. What's the message you want to send?
Well, here's the thing. Here in the state of California, we as citizens cannot obtain a CCW. There are very certain reasons, depending on which county you're in or which city you live in. The sheriff and the chiefs of police have that right to issue a CCW. There are probably, don't quote me on it, but figures in the high 90% of us cannot obtain a CCW. Therefore, the only option we have to defend ourselves is open carry. That means unloaded, as I mentioned before. So with Portantino's Assembly Bill 144, that bill, if passed, will remove the only option for you and I to defend ourselves and our loved ones. The only option, leaving us defenseless and leaving us as victims. At a time when the budget is affecting our police departments, and our prisons, and recidivists, leaving our prisons and violent felons in some cases, we're all concerned, and we should be.
How much of a threat do you feel is posed to you tonight here on Colorado in Old Town Pasadena?
With you here, sir, not much of a threat for sure with this crowd, but you know, I don't walk around paranoid. I just don't. I walk around prepared to defend myself if the case should arise. I think about who's on the street, who's approaching me, and so forth, but I'm by no means looking to take a life. It's not my goal. My goal is to defend myself. It would be a terrible thing to have to do that, and I can't imagine. But I am, and the people in our organization and others throughout this country who are open carrying, either loaded or unloaded through other states, are prepared to do the same thing to defend themselves and their families.
What do you say to people saying that by walking around with a gun and you're giving life to provoke some sort of confrontation?
You know, like, I really don't believe that. I don't sense that. Criminals and others who might approach us probably won't, and they'll go somewhere else to another victim that is not carrying. I kind of equate this weapon on the side of my hip here as like black and white fever. The police department crews throughout the area, and they cruise. Those black and whites are meant to do just that. To show that they're in the area and so on. So people are not going to come up to me and cause problems for me. They'll go to someone else who is not there.
So what else are you planning to do this evening?
We're going to have a good time, and we're going to go find a place to eat, and we're going to go shopping. We're going to spend our money that we would have spent in this particular place elsewhere. We try to remain courteous. We understand this, especially in these hard economic times, and we understand his position. We really do. And for those businesses who will welcome us, we'll be glad to spend our money.
And are you planning wherever you end up tonight to be carrying openly?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely will do that, just like you see me right now. As long as we have to stay out of a perimeter of 1,000 feet from K through 12 schools, and we know exactly where those schools are. We have an entire mapping unit within our movement, and we know exactly where the school is here. 2 blocks that way, 2.5.
What's your response? There's been some question about the poster you guys put up, the wanted poster.
Oh, that's what it was called. It was depicted as a wanted poster. Well, I guess it could be. It was wanted more of the SBOC open carry and the family approach, what have you, and less of the AB 44. That's where it is. And
no threat.
No. We understand that we have lawmakers who believe one thing, and for example, the Brady Group and the other folks, they have a right to speak up. It's called the First Amendment, and we support that First Amendment right. But what we don't appreciate is when folks take away our First Amendment rights, our ability to assemble and dine and enjoy ourselves. We don't appreciate that.
So where are you going to go looking for another place to eat?
I don't know. Walking that way. We know we're going to go that way for sure. No schools are going to be capped. They don't want it. We can go that way. We're not going to. We want people to dine there and food is not going to be. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you.